Hey my beautiful Geminis, I'm Mocha. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are subbies, thank you guys for coming back. Today I'm going to be tapping into your energy. I did a love reading for you guys, but Spirit said go ahead and do another love reading for you guys. So I don't normally do that unless I'm feeling spiritually led to. Plus that other reading, there has some ratchet shit going on. So maybe this is for you guys, I don't. But yeah, if you have any strong Gemini placements, dealing with a Gemini or resonates with Gemini energy, get comfortable, have a seat. You're going to see what these cards read. Keep in mind that my readings are timeless and to keep it resonate and leave what doesn't. Switch the roles if they fit. Support the channel if my readings do resonate with you, and check your other placements for other messages. Everything that you need to know is in the description box below, y'all. So let's get into a Gemini. Let's see what we got going on. Someone feels like their sex is vanilla, or that could be an indication that someone's saying it was for a second and it ain't anymore. Okay, so I just got that message. Okay, so we're kind of wild right now, Gemini. All right, some of you guys definitely spice things up. For others, you're kind of like, it needs to be. Okay. All right, let's see. Gemini. Ooh, we have your energy, the Magician. Strong Gemini and Virgo energy. So for this to come out in your reading, definitely giving me a different vibe from the other reading, guys. All right, so I'm speaking to a Gemini that is powerful, and that, one of the messages from my deck in the other reading that did come out, it said, I am powerful. And I remember in that other reading, one of the challenges that Gemini had in their relationship is that they didn't feel like they were respected because they identify themselves as powerful as well. So for this to come out and for that to be so fresh in my mind, because I went and took a break, y'all. I want to grab me something to eat, and it's still fresh in my mind for Spirit to bring that up and say, no, let's acknowledge again, for the record, Gemini is a powerful being, okay? A lot of the positive things that has happened to Gemini has happened because Gemini was actively manifesting. Gemini was in the lab. They were putting in that work. They were collaborating with their guides, with God, their ancestors, their guardian angels, or whoever else, like in the physical and spiritual realm. The Magician uses his resources. But let's talk about the Magician regarding love. Let's talk about the physical in the literal term of what this could mean. This could mean that Gemini, in fact, was doing something intentionally regarding love, whether it was like, you know what, my love life sucks, my sex life needs some spice, or, this could have been someone that lit up a pink candle for love or a blue candle for peace. Or this could have been someone that used their resources to see or how they can, make this relationship go in the route that they want. I really feel like whoever this Gemini is does have good intent. Now, with this Magician card and Manifest, you never know what's their motive, though. Like the intent could be, for us to be on good terms, but their motive could be so that maybe they can inherit something from that person. So I felt the need to put that disclaimer out as well. Not all Geminis are actively manifesting with positive and good motives. Okay, you could, be like, oh, my intent was for this because, of course, I was going to benefit from it, of course, but also so everyone could be cool. But at the same time, Gemini could be like, also, I need you as a connect for this specific situation. So I need us to be cool all the way around. All right. So that's how the Magician operates, though. Gemini might be trying to mend a bridge for other reasons as well. All right, so that's the theme for your reading. Let's pull out another oracle message for you Geminis regarding love. Remember, guys, that to also check out your other readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. I felt the need to mention that. So let's see. What is it that the Geminis need to know regarding love? I'm seeing forgiveness, okay, or an apology needs to happen. Gemini. Someone is dealing with someone that's prideful, possibly someone that may have strong Leo placements in their chart, like Mars and Leo. Let's see. We have honesty. Honesty. Let's point out for a second how like the backgrounds in both these colors are almost the same with this purple here. So someone's third eye could be activating right now. This honesty is going to play a big part in how this relationship mends. And I do feel like the honesty needs to come from you. This is crazy because now that I'm thinking about it, the other reading that I did for Gemini, the Truth Oracle deck card that said lies came out. And I remember that card came out to represent what your person felt towards you or about you. They may feel like you sometimes lie. And then we have honesty here. So in a some shape, way, or form, this is like a continuation of that reading. Hopefully it doesn't get ratchet though, because there was this small segment of that reading that I did feel like it was for like a specific group of people. But on this card, it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I feel like one of the messages that Spirit is saying is that you are actively manifesting that you are, and that you are powerful, that you are. They're acknowledging that, but they also want to acknowledge how effective a magician can be when they're honest with themselves. You know, taking consideration that you may be trying to manifest something and be in denial. I really feel like this honesty card is really about being honest with self. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So they're trying to say when you're manifesting, taking consideration of, you know, what you perceive as your reality and your truth, and what is it that you may be in denial about. Okay. You know, you want to do what's best for you, what's fair, and you want to be honest while you're doing all of that. All right. So let's pull out some tarot for the lovely Geminis. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Let's look at your energy really quick. As I said that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is tired, guys. Knight of Pentacles is strong Virgo and Leo energy. So you're pacing yourself, you're taking your time, okay? This is self-development, self-growth here, and that looks and feels different for everybody. I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, though, you're taking everything one day at a time, okay? Like, whatever, if you're working on a project, you're pacing yourself one day at a time. If you have a specific goal at work or in a relationship or with yourself, it's like you're looking at everything as if it's like a 30-day program. Like, I'm going to give myself 30 days. I'm going to give myself 6 months. It's like in that duration, I am able to pace myself. So this could be a Gemini that like may do to-do lists, or may look at things that they want to accomplish as if it already has a syllabus on what you're going to do this week, this month, this year. And with this Knight of Pentacles, you're understanding that it's important to pace yourself. So this might be a more realistic Gemini that knows that they want to manifest things, and those things that they're trying to manifest will take time. For others that are not being realistic, Spirit may be telling you to be honest with yourself, okay? Maybe you're in denial about what you're trying to manifest and how realistic that can look, you know, based on what you want and based on what you're visualizing or desire here. So Nine of Pentacles is coming through as your energy right now. When it comes to love, if you know, this applies to anyone, you know, cross watchers. When it comes to love for Gemini, Gemini says, pump the brakes for a second. I'm really, you know, focus on this and this. Know that they really are with the Knight of Pentacles, and they're almost like devoted to this. Okay, if this was a business, this would be a Gemini that invests in their business on an everyday basis, constantly building it from the bottom up here. Now, if this was a relationship, I feel like Gemini's approach to the relationship is it's gonna take us time. You know, I don't have an end goal with us. I just think that Gemini is saying I don't have an end goal with us. I have a goal of just being better than the day before. You know, like I was saying, one day at a time. So let's pull out another card for Gemini. Gemini love, Gemini love, Gemini love. We have the Empress. Somebody is in love with you. They can't help it. Physically, emotionally, mentally attracted to the Gemini. So Gemini is looking or appearing as the divine feminine. They may identify themselves as the divine feminine. This could be your person that's identifying themselves as the Empress. But I do feel like Gemini is working on self-esteem right now, rebuilding themselves. Okay, especially with this Magician and this Manifest card. Whatever it is that you're working on, it's like you're really starting to see the fruits of your labor here, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. If you've been dedicated to a project or a goal, you're about to see certain things start sprouting for you with this Empress card. That's what I was saying. You know, if you're dating a Gemini and Gemini isn't present, it's because they're not being deceitful or lying to you when they say that they're really dedicated to whatever it is. If it could be self-care, and you'd be like, okay, self-care is something that you should be able to squeeze in 3-4 hours in your day. And Gemini is like, nah, like self-care is bigger than just, you know, facials and taking myself out and to eat or whatever. Like, this is something that I really need to work on, and I don't want distractions. I definitely feel like Gemini is toning out every distraction or, you know, outside noise right now, or at least they want to. I also feel like you could have been the one that was more nurturing in the connection, more softer. Okay, let's see. Gemini and Gemini and Gemini. We have the Emperor. Wow, guys. I think the King and the Queen came out in your Gemini reading as well. But we have the Emperor and the Empress, guys. So again, there is someone that is claiming you. This is someone that's saying, before we go any further in this connection, and this is a sign, no, I think it was a King of Wands. Yeah, it was a King and the Queen of Wands and the other Gemini love reading. But he's giving me the same energy that that person had. Because there was someone in that reading that just wanted to declare and speak on the fact that any of that drama BS that was brought up in that reading had nothing to do with their relationship, and he wanted respect on the relationship. This is the same energy right here. So this could be the same person saying, you know what, before we go any further, I just want to put it out there. Gemini is my person. That's my Gemini. Okay. Like, so I don't know if anyone wants to be with me or anyone wants to be my Gemini, but I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Okay. So this is definitely giving me twin flame and territorial energy. Territorial energy. Someone views you, Gemini, or this could be the other way around, as a gem, as a jewel, as, you know, different. You're different from, you know, what I know. You're different. I can learn from you to some degree here. And you're very familiar. Like you're like home to this person. Okay. It's a very solid connection when it comes to what you guys want. As I said that, wow, the Magician came out again. We have the World card, the Magician. What's behind this Magician here? Who's hiding? The Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands. This is what this person's trying to protect with the Emperor and the Empress. They know that you guys, like whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish and complete, especially with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Wands. Guys, these are both Jupiter cards. Six of Wands is Jupiter in Leo energy, and the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. So when you have this Empress here, which is full of abundance, it's almost as if this person is aware. Wow, this Emperor is telling me, I am aware that I am with a magician. I am aware that I am with a powerful person. I am aware that this person is going to accomplish a lot in life here, and I want to be a part of that. That's me. I was there through the journey. I'm not going anywhere. That's what I'm hearing this Emperor say. So someone is definitely attracting some sort of abundance. Guys, the Magician card came out twice. This is a confirmation that whatever you're doing, it's working, okay? Whatever you're doing is working, baby, okay? It's working. I told you someone's third eye chakra is being activated here. Someone could be getting um, social media presence, or just getting a lot of attention. Okay, it could be reaching a milestone, or reaching the world in different ways here, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. This could be foreign lands that you're reaching, or, you know, you could just be actively manifesting some sort of exposure here, and I see you getting it. Yeah. The Magician twice in a reading. This is looking pretty nice so far for a love reading, guys. I think the concern for this Emperor is the pace of things. You know, I think for him, he might feel like you have motives or you have a plan B or a plan C and you're not being completely honest because you're actively manifesting. It's kind of like you're manifesting, but you're not confiding in your person what you're manifesting. So they don't know what your intentions are. And as I said, that these two cards just flew out. So we have the Hierophant, strong Taurus energy. And then we also have the Queen of Wands, which is Aries and Pisces energy. So like I said, again, with this Magician here, and this Queen of Wands, if you see, she has all those candles lit up around her, fire is coming out of her hand, fire is coming out of his hand. And, you know, like I said in the beginning of this reading, the whole thing about you being powerful and maybe your person not identifying that or respecting that, that is something that your person is identifying that you are. They might be too prideful with the Emperor energy to admit that to you, but it's apparent, like it's obvious that you know how to manifest things. So with this Queen of Wands and this Hierophant here, when it comes to this connection, your guides are saying listen to them. Listen to them if you lack direction. Listen to them if you need guidance. They will direct your steps here with this Queen of Wands and this Hierophant. Yeah, you're definitely being acknowledged in the spiritual realm right now, Gemini, that you're a very powerful being. Very smart with this Magician card coming in twice and now with this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a person that just is a socialite. She's really outgoing. She's good with negotiation. She doesn't take no for an answer. She's very attractive. She's a multitasker. She gets a lot of shit done. And see that black cat here? She's protected too. And she's clever and she's beautiful. She's like the soccer mom of the if you're a male that identifies with feminine energy as well, you're tapped into your feminine energy. This could be a single dad or you know someone that's always on the go, 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 go. Kids, home, dinner, food, goals, dreams, job, career, travel. This it's like I feel like this is coming out to say that your person feels like you have an exit plan because you're not confiding in them what you're doing, and they can clearly see that you're powerful. But your guys are saying, don't worry about him and his insecurities. Whoever identifies with the Emperor, focus on what your guys are telling you. They would never steer you wrong. Let me clarify this Queen of Wands and this Hierophant energy real quick. Yeah, Gemini is busy manifesting right now. And though this Emperor may have some concerns about your intentions or your next move, the future, because they don't know what you have up your sleeve, they definitely want to stick around to see what all you can bring to the table. Okay, especially with this Knight of Pentacles, because they may have lost patience with you in the past. They may have not seen your full potential, or you know, or they see your full potential, but they haven't seen, you know, your fruits of your labor sprout. So let's see, why is this Queen of Wands in this Hierophant here? Spirit, speak to me clearly. We have self-indulgence, focus on self-worth. We also have time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. That's the problem with this Emperor. The focus is not on him. You get what I'm saying? With this Emperor and this self-indulgence, like you're constantly working on yourself. You're this powerful being. You're manifesting and attracting all these things. When are you, you know, have time for me? Like I said, they identify you as the Empress. They don't want to leave the Gemini because they know the Gemini is capable of a lot. What they see, they know it's just the surface. But yeah, this looks like, you know, the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you know, focusing on herself here. And I'm hearing your guys say, as you should, this is why this Hierophant is here. It's because they're encouraging it. I asked to clarify the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant, and the self-indulgence card came here to say that your guides will direct your steps. If you don't feel guilty for focusing on you, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Not right now, and there shouldn't be nothing wrong with that, period. Especially for these maternal figures here that, you know, are the Queen of Wands, that is a multitasker, that does a million and one thing every day, all day. Like, you are meant to focus on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, that's what your guides are probably trying to tell you, because you're always manifesting all the time. Maybe you're not being completely honest with yourself or with others that you need their help or you need their support. Or you're just saying to yourself, Gemini. All right, guys, let's look into the role that you play in this connection and how do you feel about this relationship? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What is Gemini's role and how do they feel about this connection, Spirit? Let's see. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, it's giving, I'm over it. I'm over it. Over this shit. It gets old and tiring. I want my own shit. I am hearing that. Let's see what else. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, working progress here. Saturn and Taurus energy. This is why this Emperor is saying, no, I'm going to stick around as long as I can because I've had to stick around with this working in progress person. So, yeah, this person is big on accountability. That could be why, right after the Emperor came the Nine of Swords. You might feel like you're in a relationship where you're settling, honestly, with this Emperor, Empress, and the Nine of Swords. You might feel like I'm settling in the sense of like, I don't feel comfortable around my person. This Emperor might be like, in a sense, whipping around the whip and reminding you what is it that you need to work on here with the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. Like, okay, sir, okay, ma'am, I'll make sure that I do what it is that I said I was going to work on. It's really giving me like parental energy with this Emperor. You might be dealing with someone that makes you feel like they're a parental figure, which is a little weird. Maybe some of y'all like that. Let me pull out one more card. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What's the role in this relationship? What's your role? And how do you feel about it? I say so far, you would be the one that someone would identify out of this connection as the one that allows the other one to, control your mind a little bit or affect you emotionally or mentally. Like if you had a I don't give a F mentality, this person wouldn't affect you as much as they have in the past. But you may come across as the one that allows yourself to stress and overthink here with the Nine of Swords. Let me pull out one more card. Listen, the Moon, illusions and dreams in the past and trauma and flashbacks, insecurities and unfinished business. I said all of that. I said that you might be the one that appears as the one that allows, this person to have a lot of control over your mind. And I sense that. I felt like, what, maybe Gemini feels like they're settling because they don't feel comfortable. They don't feel comfortable around this Emperor here. This could be someone that reminds them of a paternal figure, or, maybe they're too authoritative. Maybe they're too strict or cold. You might be the one that's kind of up and down about what you want to do when it comes to this relationship. The Emperor is the one that's pretty solid as far as sticking and staying in this connection. I'm going to stay. But the Empress feels like I can manifest so much more. And, staying in this connection has caused me a lot of stress. And I've been working on myself. But I don't know if this relationship is mentally healthy for me. That's what I feel like Gemini feels. Okay. Let's look at your challenge and what does it look like when you guys overcome it. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. We have, the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Y'all gonna fight for this relationship. Y'all gonna fight for things to become better, and it will happen over time. The trust issues are real, though. Let me pull out one more. Trust issues are real, baby. Look, the Hierophant. See, this is the Hierophant telling you, focus on yourself. Remember with that self-indulgence, focus on yourself. Work through your trust issues. And you wonder why. Because they knew all along that the Ten of Cups was going to eventually happen. This is why just listen to your guides. If you come across selfish or you feel selfish, disregard it. Disregard it right now. You have to work on your self-esteem. You need to work on being the Empress here. What I find so interesting is right under the Empress is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you working on yourself. So don't allow this Emperor to take away any of your shine. Screw that. What it looks like when you guys come together is and tackle this issue or this obstacle is a lot of your trust issues are going to resurface with the Nine of Wands and the Moon. A lot of issues, but it's divinely meant to happen that way with the Hierophant because these issues need to be addressed. Someone needs to speak up with this Nine of Swords and this Emperor. I mean, it'll be beneficial for you, especially with all the work that you've been putting into yourself. It'll be beneficial for you. You guys will end up mending a bridge with this Ten of Cups. It might feel impossible now, but trust me, it will happen. I see you. Remember, the Magician came out twice. I see you manifesting what you want. Now it's time to do the work. And I know that it may be annoying or intimidating to deal with someone that like the Emperor, but this is your divine partner. Okay, so someone does need to speak up. Let me see what the next 4 weeks looks like for you guys regarding love. Gemini, 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 love. Let's see what y'all got going on. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, strong Aquarius, Pisces energy. So someone's definitely coming in to say, I'm fighting for the relationship. We have 2 knights here. Okay. I'm fighting for the relationship, so someone will be more vulnerable, putting themselves out there. Definitely a love letter, love offer could be put out there for you, especially if it's a Gemini or a Pisces. Let's see, what else do we have here for Gemini? We have, ooh, I'm telling you, Gemini, the Lover's card, that's your card. I'm telling you, someone's going to be pursuing you. I want the Gemini. This is a choice. Okay, the Lover's card talks about making a choice regarding a soulmate. Someone's showing up. I don't see someone walking away. I see someone presenting a love offer to you. Yeah, because they see you as their Empress or their Emperor, their divine partner. Let me pull out 2 more for the next 4 weeks. So I do see someone putting their heart out there, presenting a love offer, wanting to mend a bridge, call a truce. Okay, I also see someone choosing or making a decision regarding this love. So this love offer will be presented and someone will make a decision. Let's see. Ooh, we have the Fool. Someone will be taking a leap of faith. Some of you guys are actually going to take a leap of faith with this connection. For others, you're going to pursue being single. I do feel that. Okay, so we do have the Fool and the Lover's card. For others, I do pick up that you guys are going to take a separation and see if you guys circle back around. We'll see if we come back around, we're meant to be. That's what I'm hearing someone say. But honesty is going to be so important. The more honest you are, the more you can really say this connection if you really want it. All right, one more for the Geminis regarding love. We have, ooh, that's Gemini energy right there. Gemini, Queen of Cups is Gemini in Cancer. So you're going to be definitely getting back to you guys. Definitely getting back to you. Double Gemini energy right here. Lovers and the Queen of Cups. For some of you guys, look how both his hands are up, just like her hands are up. This is a powerful Gemini that I'm tapping into that was able to manifest this love being restored, okay? Especially with the Ten of Cups here. Someone knows what they're doing. They're attracting this harmonic situation here with the Fool. Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Fool. I do feel like someone's going to take a risk and also choose to be single, but I feel like that's a small percentage of you because you just want to focus on healing, prioritizing yourself here with this Emperor and this Lover. I just want to do what's best for me, what feels fair. We had the Fool and the Magician. Wow, the strong leap of faith regarding love. Someone is putting their heart out there with this Queen of Cups. This Emperor doesn't know how to act. This Emperor doesn't know how to act with Gemini because Gemini is putting their heart out there. And I feel like that's why part of Gemini feels like I am settling. I am putting myself out there. I'm expressing myself, but I feel like this Emperor feels like you're going through a moment of the moon, right? Like you're going through your cycle. It could be on your cycle, your period, or they might look at it as if like you're being emotional, you're being too sensitive, this isn't you, or this is that time of the week or that time of the month, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this person is not emotionally available for you. They look like a counterpart, they feel like your counterpart, but I feel like part of you guys want to take a break from this person just to see, like, am I okay with the cycle that we do? Because this Emperor will come back and pursue you if you really leave. Like, if you leave, and you get into your emotions here with the Moon and the Nine of Wands, these are both Moon cards, then they'll pursue you. Anytime you're like seriously considering leaving, then they'll chase you, but I feel like you want to feel wanted. You want to feel chased. You want to feel pursued all the time. Like, you don't want it to be like some sort of desperate attempt because you feel like they feel like they're going to lose you, Like, you want the whole 9 yards. Like, you want a harmonic situation with yourself and your family and whoever else you hold close to you. You don't want fake. You've gone through that before. Like, you don't know if it's real sometimes with this Moon card, but I feel the need to say that sometimes you be really creating illusions in your head. I have to point that out. The Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups. You want this happy, harmonic situation, and this person, this Knight of Cups, is saying, I am that for you. I'm already that for you. I can be that for you. Wow. But you see how her eyes are closed and she's just hoping and praying that what she manifests come to fruition, because she just can't tell sometimes if what is being told to her by this Knight of Cups, is it the truth or is it fake? Like, she's like, if whether you're my person or it's someone else, I just want it to be real. I want it to be healthy, I want to feel like the divine feminine that I am. I want to be in my soft era and also, be this beautiful empress at the same time and, attract abundance and whatever else is it that you want. Someone feels like they're settling. Someone feels like they're settling, and someone here is committed and they're not going anywhere. They want a traditional relationship. I feel like this Knight of Cups and this Emperor and this Lover's card is the same person. I would highly suggest you guys listen to your guides, because I see where you can get fed up, annoyed, and a bit confused. Okay, so because someone's discernment is a little off and they're just trusting God and they're trusting their guides to direct them. Listen to them. They will not steer you wrong. They won't steer you like, they won't have you out here looking lost. Listen to them, pray to them, tap in with God or whoever you believe in. They'll direct your steps, okay? Because I feel like you're just in a space of trusting. Like, I just want to trust because, maybe I've made bad decisions in the past. And I want to trust that whoever is leading me, God, my guardians, the ones that have passed away, whoever, you just want to trust that it's what's best for you, even though it might not be what you want or don't want, want or don't want. See someone that's intentionally manifesting here. You're going to get it. You're just scared because you don't know what it looks like, but you're going to get it, honey. Child, and I'm so happy for you. I'm happy I did another reading. So, Gemini, that is your love reading. Thank you guys for watching this reading all the way through. If my readings resonate, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see each other. Bye. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is nothing.
In and out, in and out, in and out, arguing.